Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This video is late because I don't know, usually like going into the new year I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna set all these goals, blah blah blah, but I feel like this is the first year where I haven't necessarily been in a rush to make a whole like vision chart and like goal list and all that shit, right? So anyways, I'm gonna tell y'all some of my 2025 goals, I guess, or just like things that I want to accomplish or do in general. I don't even know the list myself, so I will be making it as I go. But anyways, first thing I want to do is get another job, a new job, a better job, because I feel like I've been in retail for so long and now I'm not in retail, and now I'm at like my first like big girl job where I'm like working 9 to 5, like getting like real money, blah blah blah, right? But I feel like every situation I've been in so far, every job, like everywhere, I just magically get stuck at a place where I'm working with shitty people or have bad management, or I'm dealing with like microaggressions or just like some kind of issues, right? Because right now, if y'all have seen some of my videos, you know that I work with kids now. And the thing is, the kids aren't a problem. It's literally everything else besides the kids, right? So many issues. And I'm like, at first I'd be thinking like, oh, why did I pick this job? But in reality, like, I know that I like kids and the kids like me. Like, every single kid that I've met at work or literally in my life in general, they all love me, they gravitate towards me. Like, we have like some type of natural bond, especially when I'm like one-on-one with a kid. Like, I find out their interests, what they like, and their favorite food, their favorite color, whereas a lot of other teachers or like caretakers, they don't really be asking the kids these questions, right? They just see the class as like one whole class, whereas me, I be trying to get to know each kid individually or whatever, right? So technically the kids aren't the problem. It's just it's always the management, it's always the job. Like I said, I'm gonna have to be making videos of every job I work at because I'm quick to get a new job, right? But I feel like this is the first time where I'm not quick to get a job, simply because I don't want to leave the kids and then just like quit, and then the kids are like, oh, where did she go? Why doesn't she work here anymore? And then they're like sad that I left, right? Because even when I was like gone sick for one day, apparently they were asking about me like the whole entire day. So imagine if I actually quit, and then like the parents like me too, so it's like they would be asking questions. But anyways, yeah, first thing, new job. Second thing is to kind of like be cautious about who I trust first, because usually like this is pertains to like dating, I guess. Usually I'm not like, I don't know, maybe I am quick to rush into things, but like I date to marry. So whenever I start dating someone, I just envision them like doing things like as my husband, like this is like gonna be my husband, blah blah blah. And I've been seeing multiple posts that say like, oh, like you girls gotta stop thinking that every single guy you meet is gonna be your husband. Like, some of these guys are just for fun or just to teach you a lesson. But like, I hate thinking in that negative mindset, because I feel like if they're not my husband, or if I'm not envisioning that future, then it's like, why am I dating them? I'm literally just wasting my time, blah blah blah, because marriage is like the end goal, obviously, or whatever, right? So, and that's another reason why this video took so long, because I've been dealing with a bunch of like BS. I went through like a whole situationship for like 3 months. Turns out the guy was lying half the time, and he didn't even cheat or whatever, but I didn't see it coming. And I think that scared me the most, because usually when I date guys, or like, my toxic exes, I could like see the red flags, but I would just ignore them, and I like, it's clear that they're like a toxic person, right? But with this recent guy, he seemed like so perfect. I met his family and I saw his bedroom, and like it was like so like personable or whatever, like we had things in common. So I'm thinking like, oh, I finally met my husband, but then like that didn't even end up working out, right? So now in my mind I'm thinking like, dang, like if a guy who appears so perfect like that can still end up to be like a shitty person, or just hurting me in general, then it's like, who the fuck can I trust? you know, it like makes me lose hope, I guess, for like just men in general or whatever. But at the same time, I'm trying not to think like that, because obviously, like, just because he wasn't the person for me, he might change for somebody else like they always do. Even though I don't like being a stepping stone, that's what I told him, but that's what happened. But yeah, I like to still think like, oh, like my person is still out there, even though like all like a lot of men are shitty or whatever, as usual. But I'm trying not to like trust people that easily anymore. So like from here on out, I'm not gonna automatically be like, oh, this is my husband. I'm literally just gonna like go off like vibes, I guess, and just gonna go off vibes and just like try and be positive. And then it's like if things like don't work out, then I'm gonna be like, oh well. Or if they do, I'm gonna be like, you know, whatever. Like I'm not gonna be overly excited, I guess, or like overly sad if something doesn't work out or whatever. Next thing, I want to try and make some new friends, whether it be like in the content creator space or in real life as well. I have tried Bumble to make like female friends on there, but it's like I be meeting them for like a lunch or something somewhere, and then like that's it, and then it's just like awkward afterwards. So I don't know if like they didn't like me in person, or maybe I don't know. It takes me a while to like open up and show my actual personality when I'm meeting like a whole stranger. And obviously it's faster with like when I'm meeting like a girl rather than like a man, but like I don't know, it just hasn't worked out from Bumble. And I think the easiest thing that I have been doing is just like with my current friend group, and we always go out and then we end up meeting somebody and then we bring that person into our group. So I might just have to like continue doing that, I guess. But online I have met like some people like through TikTok, and then we just happen to follow each other on Instagram, and we're not necessarily friends. We might not live in the same state, but it's like we're like supporting each other online, you know, like liking and commenting and stuff like that. So that is like a kind of a friend in some way or whatever. But in general, I just need more friends, and specifically more friends on my age level, I guess, because right now I be hanging with like some younger girls, and it's like, yeah, they are fun and stuff, but it's like I'm not really trying to be in the club like my whole 20s. Like I'm already tired. I don't know how people do this their whole 20s and all that stuff, right? Like I'm already tired of clubbing and being out at like 3 in the morning. I don't know how they do it. Like maybe that's just like my frontal cortex finally developing for real, but I just don't have the energy anymore. Like I'm trying to go to like museums, brunches, I'm trying to go to the park, I'm trying to go out and take, you know, do our makeup and take pictures and have little photo shoots and like talk about business and future travel. Like I'm trying to have like serious conversations. Like I just want a best friend that I can tell literally everything to, like just my own best friend, you know. But that's hard to find at this age. What else? Next thing I want to do is be more serious with YouTube, because if TikTok actually is gonna be like deleted or gone eventually, whether it be like January 19th or like somewhat after that, like I still want to end up focusing on YouTube in general. Whereas like, you know, that could be more like shorts, because right now I try to post like 3 shorts a day, but I suck at doing long form videos. But I also need the watch time, so I want to start doing more like videos like this. And regardless if people watch them or not, I'm really not in it for the money. I like talking to myself in general. It feels like I get myself more organized this way when I hear the plans out loud, and then it's like recorded, so I have like physical proof of me saying that I want to like accomplish certain things or whatever. So want to get more serious with that. And if TikTok is still here, I want to try and do more like advertisements on TikTok, because I know y'all see like those little influencers doing the little ads and like, oh, this shirt is so cute, go buy this shirt. Like I was in the creator program for the longest time, and I was just too lazy to post videos. Like I would just get all the free stuff from the brands and then like barely post any videos like advertising it or whatever. Whole time, like the first time I did advertise it, I was like making money, and then I was like, ooh, but I was just too lazy to continue it. So I do want to be more consistent, like advertising on TikTok, and or just doing like brand deals in general. And then I want to try and doing more like professional type of videos as well, because this is my lazy content, okay? Like you see me in like some random ass t-shirt, the background is kind of like whatever, like I got my phone propped up, like it's not like a sit down professional type stuff with all the editing that I used to do, simply because I just like, I don't know if it's laziness or I just wanted my content to be more real. Like I'm not trying to be like one of those fake influencers where I always have to have my makeup and hair done and look super like done up and everything just for YouTube, blah blah blah, right? So in general, YouTube content, blah blah blah. I also want to hit 6,000 subscribers by the end of this year, and it shouldn't, part of me is like it shouldn't take that long, but who knows, it might, because it depends on my consistency or whatever, right? But I think right now it's like I only need like 500 more to get to 6,000, and technically it should come fast, but I don't know. I don't know. I'd be falling off a lot. Like if I would have just continued straight in my YouTube prime, like when I first started that year, I probably would have been at like 20,000 subscribers by now. But anyways, another goal I want to do is exercising seriously. I have seen people posting like the Megan Thee Stallion workouts, or just like they're doing Pilates or calisthenics or like yoga and stretches and all of these like hard ass stuff, and like they do like the what is it, like soft 75, hard 75, whatever, where you do like some kind of hard workouts for like the next 75 days, and then you can see like the dramatic change or whatever like that. But like I want to just do more physical activity in general, because most jobs right now, they're typically going to be like in an office setting and you're sitting down and like not really stretching or moving and blah blah blah, right? So I do want to try like either like literally like maybe like 5 minutes before I get ready for work, do like a couple squats or like some stretches, or like even before I go to sleep, or like literally anything, right? Like even if I do like 10 squats, that's still better than nothing. And I am like, I don't know, I'm probably not in shape. Like I get tired when I be going up and down the stairs, so I'm not in shape even though I'm skinny, okay? Like whatever. But I want to get more of like an hourglass shape as well, because I do have that vacation coming up in April. And just like, I don't know, I be thinking like I miss my old body, like I miss when I was like skinny, you know? But obviously like people don't look the same as they do in high school, and I am starting to, like my metabolism is starting to slow down, so that's why I'm gaining weight faster now. Like I think I weigh 125, and my goal was to get to 130, and then I would start working out and like putting all that extra fat into like the right places or whatever. But I might as well just start working out now, because I really want to have abs by the end of the year is also my goal. But the thing about me is like I have really bad bloating. I don't know if it's like a stomach issue I have, or if it's just like diet, or like what the hell it is. But even when I take probiotics or pills or like bloating pills, like anything like that, it still doesn't really help my stomach. Like I could eat like a little bagel in the morning and I could be bloated from that, you know? Like people usually wake up, like I used to wake up with like morning skinny, where like your waist looks snatched and like blah blah blah. But now it's like I'm waking up with morning bloat, and it literally looks like I'm pregnant every time after I eat, which sucks, because then it's like I can't wear like tight fitting clothes, because afterwards, if I'm gonna be walking around, it literally looks like I'm pregnant. And the fact that I look so young, it looks like I'm a pregnant teenager, and I don't like that. But yeah, that is another thing that I want to work on, like abs by the end of the year, if not earlier, of course. Another thing I want to do is do like a not like a shopping detox or closet clean out, I don't know, but I do want to like get rid of some of my stuff in general. Like I feel like I'm gravitating towards a more minimalistic lifestyle now. Like I'm getting rid of some of the clothes that I've had forever, like the useless t-shirts that I'm like, oh, I gotta keep this forever. The whole time it's like from fucking middle school and I haven't worn it in 10 years. Like I'm getting rid of those clothes. I'm getting rid of like stuff I never wear, haven't seen, don't touch. Like I'm donating all of that stuff. And even like makeup, I'm throwing away like my old makeup brushes that probably have like a million bajillion bacteria in them because I've had them for years and I don't wash them. And getting rid of like old makeup and eyeshadow palettes and like hair stuff that I don't know. I'm just like basically like decluttering my room. And initially I was doing it for a man. The guy who I was talking to, he was going to be coming over to my house to meet my parents, but obviously it didn't work out. And I was like, oh wait, I gotta clean my room first. It might take a couple months because I got tons of shit I gotta get rid of. And he was like, oh okay, but you know, like I said, never happened, right? And I was like sad after that, and I was like, oh, you know, I don't have to clean my room anymore because he's not coming over anymore. But now it's like I'm in the mindset where like I shouldn't have been doing it for a man in the first place. I should have just been cleaning for myself. So that's why like currently I'm still trying to like clean and like, you know, fix up my room and redecorate it, remodel, buy new furniture pieces to put in my room and new posters, blah blah blah. Like it's like I'm in the mindset like I'm doing this for myself rather than somebody else. What else? Another thing, like I kind of wanted to do like no alcohol, simply because I think like that's a side effect of alcohol is like the bloating and like my chubby cheeks and all that stuff. So I kind of wanted to stop alcohol. Like I might occasionally have like wine or something, but when it comes to like hard ass tequila and like shots and stuff like that, I think I'm done with those, especially because I'm like a lightweight and like one shot will knock me out anyways. So I think I'm just gonna stick to wine now. What else? I don't know, I can't even think of anything else. I think those were like the main goals that I had in mind. I can't really think of anything. I don't know, but I don't know. I got like a lot of those things to work on, and usually people have like a main goal, like one out of like all of those that I listed, but like me, I be trying to focus on multiple goals at the same time to, you know, get this shit done. What else? I guess another thing could just be posting more outfits on Instagram in general, like trying to look pretty for myself and take pictures for myself, and because I like photography and I like, you know, doing the whole photo shoot concepts and all that stuff. And I was doing that literally every day, but of course this job is stressing me out and it's like exhausting, and I'd be wanting to go to sleep at like 9. Like I don't have the energy to stay up till 3 in the morning taking pictures anymore. So that's another thing I want to get back into, like instead of just like staying inside on the weekends and, you know, just be in bed on my phone, I want to try getting back into the habit of like picking out an outfit, getting dressed up and doing makeup and hair, then just going out to take pics. Okay, even though right now it's gonna be cold until like March, April or whatever, like I'm still gonna try and get out there and take pictures, even if it is like a car selfie or like me eating some food or whatever. But I would still at least be able to like, you know, film videos in the car, like mukbangs or something like that. But just the idea of like getting ready for myself rather than like, you know, doing it for like a date or to meet a man or go out with friends or family. I just like I want to look good for myself, you know. But yeah, that's pretty much all my goals. This video is too fucking long now, but anyways, stay tuned for more videos and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.